Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time of day it is where you are right now. Welcome to the channel. This is Security Officer Reacts, and today we're reacting to a new video. I say new video. It's a new, I think it's an auditor. It's Ryan Rampage, and if we just move it over to here. Now I did start to watch this video, then I stopped immediately when I saw what the context was, and I did actually comment on there saying that I was going to do a reaction video to this. And just to prove it, if you come down into the messages down here, see, is that picked up? There we go. There we go. There's me writing on there saying, oh, I may do a reaction video to this. I just saw the opening clip and I'm going to stop it there because this is not good. And he responded to me directly saying, go for it. I hope to see it soon. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to be reacting to it now. So this is just to everybody else who comes onto my channel and bitches at me for, you know, reviewing other people's videos and that they don't like reactor videos and why can't I make my own content and all the rest of it. If you're one of those, go fuck a cactus as far as I'm concerned, because like I said, these reaction videos are very big. Doctors do it, solicitors do it. And it is a big thing, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Rant over. Let's get on to the video. He's given me permission to react to it, so I'm reacting to it. And here we go.
Alright, keep on saying my name what you want. Got you all on CCTV outside that shop, mate. Shit. No, you don't, do you?
No, I don't. What are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it? You done nothing yesterday.
Hey.
You done nothing.
Here to help. Bit of a chip on his shoulder and he's here to help. As he walked up, I did not see an SIA badge. So if he is a security officer or door supervisor, that badge needs to be on display.
Yesterday.
You offered me out, do something.
You offered me out, mate. You came to where I was.
Do something.
See, you ain't going to do nothing.
Alright, we'll see.
See, walk away. Like you did last night and you was on the street, mate.
Hold on. We do have a badge here. That could be SIA badge. However, it's the wrong way round. So if it is SIA badge on display, it's not on display. It does also look like he's got a body cam as well. So yeah, based on how this altercation is going to go, he's incriminating himself with his own body camera, because if you're security for a mall, regardless of whether you've got a standard security badge or a door supervisor badge, you are there basically to prevent shoplifting, antisocial behaviour, that sort of thing. And every now and again you're going to be coming up against people that, like teenagers and that have got attitude. Now the problem is, if you've got a chip on your shoulder and you can't keep your emotions in check, this is probably not the best job for you, because he looks like he's quick to anger, quick to aggression, and he's already offered to get the guy behind the camera out already. Again, this has already started, so I'm not too sure on the background to this. He did say something along the lines of you offered me out last night or something in a fight. So obviously these two do seem to have a little bit of a history, but regardless of if they've got a history or not, this guy needs to be keeping his cool. At the end of the day, if he's not causing a massive disturbance and he's just filming and he's getting your back up, walk away. It's not a criminal offence to get your back up. And if he's, you know, pissing you off, walk away from the situation. You're not needed. Ooh! Assault! Oh, okay, so that was just the intro, so we're probably going to get some more history to what's going on here.
Yes, guys, welcome back to another video where today I go to Freshney Place because one of the Freshney Place security guards, i.e. this guy, Kyle Riley, his name is, he thinks it's alright to say my real name out in public and thinks it offends me, and it really doesn't. I'm the one that's put my name on YouTube. If you know, you know.
Props for showing your face as well, because not a lot of auditors do that. They like to keep their face covered. But
he attacked me outside of a pizzeria. Now I have got the CCTV footage. I can't share the CCTV footage for obvious reasons. And yeah, he came up to me, rah, rah, you come harass my colleagues at my blah, blah, blah. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That was literally all I said. What are you gonna do? He eventually did nothing, walked away, in his huff and puff. Then I went to his workplace to report him, which is this video that you're gonna see today, and you're gonna see what happens. I literally go to report him calmly, coolly, and here's the proceeds of that.
Okay, so that's the background then. Yeah, that's the background. So yeah, he's cleared up why about the altercation that he's had the previous night, and obviously he's now going to go to report him. Fair point. Like I said, if you do get hold of, you got his name, go to the SIA website and put his name in. His badge will come up, and you can report him directly to the SIA that way as well. Obviously, if you're going to go to his place of work and report him to his colleagues or his manager, again, that could work too, because maybe some retraining is in order. Anger management might be in order. That's the issue with some door supervisors. Like I said, I've done door supervising myself. If you've got a door supervisor's badge, you can use it in security as well. But it's also the case of trying to switch off or switch over from one role to the other, because when you're on the doors, it's a different atmosphere to when you're guarding a building or walking around a mall and all the rest of it. When you're a door supervisor, you're dealing with people when they're drunk. They're not normally their self. People act stupid when they're drunk. They get aggressive when they're drunk, and the next day they're completely normal people. They react completely differently. So again, you need two different temperaments for how you work with the public on the doors and also in a security position. And sometimes people can't distinguish the difference. But yeah, again, if he's done something really, really bad, yeah, report him to his manager and report him to the SIA as well.
All the way down to see you, mate.
Yeah. I'm sure you've heard about last night.
No, I haven't, to be fair. I was at home.
Oh well, I come in to do a report on one of my mates getting pushed out of Freshney.
Yeah.
As I would. The guy had done the right thing. He ignored me, carried on with his job.
Yeah.
So I left the centre when I was finished doing my business. And then one of your colleagues thought he was brave by approaching me on Cleethorpes Road and started threatening me. And he said, "Right, mate, where's your camera now?" I was like, "I don't need a camera, bruv."
Right.
He didn't realise that just because I come out with a camera, I don't need a camera in my hand all the time. If you're going to come and threaten me on the street, I'll stand there toe to toe with you and take you on. But he didn't like it, so he walked away eventually. It's become a police issue now. I've reported it to the police, like I've got to do.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to tell his boss.
So is it Liam coming down to see you?
I don't know if it's going to be Liam or somebody else. She spoke to control.
Just an interesting one as well. If you're a door supervisor looking after a pub, club or anything like that, and you're kind of inside the building or around the outside, obviously standing on the door, if there's an altercation that happens down the street, you're not really supposed to go over and solve it, because your job is to look after the building that you're at, the premises that you're at. You're not really supposed to go off and get involved with fights down the road. I mean, the thing is with the door supervisors that everybody's all kind of friends with each other. So again, you'll know the door staff down the road, they'll know the door staff down the road, and if you see him kicking off and all the rest of it, and if you see him getting attacked by the public and that, your main instinct is to run over and help them, because they're mates of yours. You work alongside them in other places. You work on this building, you work on another pub, you work on another pub. So you probably work alongside them, with them, and a lot of door supervisors run off to go and help out, and then they leave their place unprotected. People end up walking in underage. It probably kicks off inside. There's nobody there to help them. And if you go over and help them sort this ruckus out, and you get a glass to the face, you're now taken away, and the premises you're looking after is now unsecured. And again, I don't know the context of the video or the situation. He was basically saying that he stopped him down a road or something like that. So that would tell me that he was leaving the site that he was looking after to get into an altercation with him and his mate. I might have read that wrong. I might have heard that wrong. So yeah, if that's the case, then he's actually left the place that he's supposed to be protecting. I could have heard that wrong, but basically that's why I was trying to explain earlier on about the fact that if you're looking after a premises, it's the doors and the inside that you're looking after. If you're wandering off down the street and getting into altercations or helping the bouncers across the road, you're not supposed to do that. I mean, it happens all the time. Most of the time, you know, it does get resolved in that. But at the end of the day, it's not worth losing your job or getting your head kicked in for somebody else's door and then leaving your own door unprotected, because you'll just get into loads of trouble for it.
And then control said to phone somebody.
One of our duty managers, the other duty managers there as well.
Yeah.
We've got James as well as duty manager, so it might be James. Oh, mate. I like it that way.
Come from that way. Now I just want to watch me back just in case he comes storming. I don't think he'd dare do it at work. He don't do it in the street, let alone do it at work as well.
Yeah, it was getting quite warm. Yeah. So I put the fans on the cooler and then...
Oh, okay. Pretty cool. Yeah.
Elliot, I've met him before, haven't I? Very top. Elliot, I've met him before, haven't I? When I've been in here, record. I think I might have met an Elliot before. I think that might have been back when I was filming the...
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Here we go.
Alright, keep on saying my name all you want. Got you all on CCTV outside that shop, mate. No, you don't, do you?
No, I don't. What are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it? You
You
done
gonna do
nothing
about it?
yesterday?
Hey.
You done nothing yesterday?
You offered me out, do something.
You offered me
Do
out, mate.
something.
You came to where I
Do
was.
something.
See, you ain't going to do nothing.
Alright, we'll see.
See, walk away. Like you did last night and you was on the street, mate. Yeah.
And there we go. He knows he's crossed the line. His colleague knows he's crossed the line. He's gone hands on, grabbed his camera. I mean, it did kind of cut out straight away there, so I don't know whether the camera got turned off. But yeah, unprovoked aggression, assault. And there was no need for it. So he's probably now going to get arrested. He's probably going to have to answer to the SIA because they're probably just going to expand his badge. Again, I don't know how often that does actually happen, but they're well within their rights to just turn up and be like, no, badge taken away. Especially when you get a police charge against you for assault when you're in a professional capacity working. So yeah, the fact that he's been walked away by his colleague says it there. You fucked up.
Keep on attacking people. Yeah, got it all on camera. Got it all on camera. Dickhead. Yeah, keep on walking. Pussy. Just to interject, the camera turned off because he grabbed it. The way he grabbed it ceased the recording. He pressed the button to cease the recording. And so by the time I could get it on, it was dingy. But the ruffle was over. But just to interject and say that all he done was grab my camera and attempt to grab me, but all I did was literally put my arm up like that, and he ended up literally bent over the help desk in Freshney Place, and one of his colleagues had to push him and move.
Yeah, if you get it under the chin and you push back, bloody hell. Just by demonstrating, I nearly fell off my own freaking chair. But yeah, Okay, that's a bit of an outtake there that I'm keeping in the video. But yeah, by pushing back, you can literally put somebody off balance by doing that. I mean, obviously they can just kind of pull their head off and kick off, but at the end of the day, that guy just went hands on first when he didn't need to. Pent up aggression, very unprofessional, and he should not be in the position he's in, especially when he's working in a public shopping centre where there's families, kids, and all that sort of thing around. Just because he's got the arse because the other night this guy and his friends may have wound him up. Put that shit to bed. Go to bed, wake up the next day, come in, be professional. You've got somebody winding you up, water off a duck's back. Police do it all the time. They get called all the names under the sun. But do they just start like punching out and pushing people around? No, because the comments are going to go wild now. Actually, no, the police are rogues. They're tyrants. Rah 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 rah. Okay, but whatever. But generally, the police, they're used to being called things. They're used to people winding them up. And unless unless you do anything criminal, break the law or whatever, they're not going to do anything. They're just going to be like, okay, sir, yes, sir, whatever, sir, yes, sir, yes, I am a pig, yes, sir, all that sort of thing. It's water for duck's back. And even in SIA training, when you're doing the door supervisor stuff, they literally say to you that you're going to get drunks, you're going to get people winding you up, getting on your case. Just ignore them. Only get involved when there's an act of aggression or anything like that. If they're getting aggressive towards you, the premises has asked them to leave and they need to be escorted out, all that sort of thing, yeah, fair enough. But just because you've got somebody coming up to you and that winding you up, that is no reason to start reaching for the camera or getting hands on. So yeah, good luck with that. Your badge is, well, I didn't even see that he had a badge, so if he doesn't have a badge, then naughty.
Move him away, and then obviously the footage returns, as you've seen.
I'm a report here. Just saw it anyway, so. Hello. Yeah, I've got him walking the opposite direction. Obviously. Yeah, I literally just turned mine on as it happened. Because obviously I went to protect both myself and obviously Ryan.
His badge is on display there, well done. Yep, so he's got his body case. He said that he just turned it on as it all kicked off. I mean, that's the problem half of the time is it's already kicking off when they turn the camera on and you only get half of the incident. I'm not sure whether they're supposed to have their cameras on all the time or turn them on when something happens. At the end of the day, I'd probably say it's a good idea to have it on all the time because you never know when something just suddenly happens out of nowhere. It's better to have everything and the context that happens before leading up to it rather than recording when it's already kicked off, because at that point, why did it kick off? What happened? Then you end up with the situation of it's his word against yours and your word against his and rah rah rah. Whereas if you've already got the footage leading up to it, it's clear as day what happened. And yeah, like I say, he's got his badge. That does look like a door supervisor badge as well. You can see the orange there just on the corner. The other guy, his badge, it looked like he could have had a badge, but it was turned around. So again, he's already kind of committing a SIA offence really there because it's not on display. It might be on his person, but it's not on public display.
But yeah, it just happened a bit out of the way. Well, it just happened a little bit quick, didn't it, to be fair? I wasn't really expecting it, but I was literally about to tell him to walk away.
Pardon? Toilets,
then, yeah.
just on the left of Costa, and then just by the side of the entertainer. It's down that little alley.
Okay. I'll wait.
Just get a job helping out the public here. You seem to know where all the toilets are and stuff like that.
Well, usually I'm not bothered about conflict.
I understand when it's one of your colleagues, mate. You know what I mean?
It's better. I know he may have opinions and stuff, and obviously people have issues and stuff.
But there's way of dealing with it.
That's not the way we need to deal with it.
Exactly.
I like him.
Stay here. until Elliot shows up and...
See, not all security are tyrants, and even in this place where there's a security officer there that's got an attitude problem and a chip on his shoulder. This other guy here that looks a little bit like Aaron Kraskell. He seems pretty good. He seems pretty on the ball, and he realises, mate, he's fucked up, and he's like saying, "This is not how we operate here."
Just in case it comes back.
Yeah.
I don't want it to
Escalate.
I was going to say it's our breakfast, but
Well, my apologies for that.
Yeah.
I told the police I was coming here to obviously report it and that as well.
You need to do the right thing, mate. You need to speak to
And obviously the police want his name as well, but obviously I've got to ask your guy's manager
absolutely.
for permission to take his name and report it to the police. But
Because obviously we have it ourselves. Like, they ask for my colleague's name sometimes, and I deal with it. But you can't just give someone's name. So.
no, that's why I've come to the top dog, and I asked for the top dog. But he done more here than he done in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks disappointed.
Oh, and now he's
I
coming
don't know
down
if-
with his family.
I don't know if the Aaron Kraskell lookalike guy is his supervisor or whatever, but you could clearly see right there he's just disappointed. He's disappointed in what he's done.
It's not his, it's the mate's.
Yeah, well, let's not get kids on camera, eh?
I ain't got a personal phone, but no. Is it not on the... Is it the lead?
And all he does in this bit is just stand there with somebody else's kid in his arms, knowing I'm not going to film him because he's got somebody else's kid in his arms. Knowing all this, he's stood there trying to slag me off, trying to goad me into a reaction whilst he's got a kid in his arms. And unfortunately, I'm not that mentally unstable where I can't, control myself. I can control myself quite easily, especially when he's just the aggressor. And I'm actually, this whole situation does not bother me one little bit. He can stand there and say what he likes about me. Doesn't bother me. It's actually funny. The next, I want to tell you a little bit at the end, so make sure you're still watching at the end for what else I've got to tell you guys. Well, obviously I didn't record the other people.
Yes, I do apologise about that. Sorry. Thank you.
Obviously, I just appreciate I only put mine on because of obviously what happened. I need to
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
both, obviously.
I get
If it
that.
needs to go to police matter and stuff, they're going to need some sort of footage as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a door
Well, I
supervisor
got
badge.
this,
Yeah.
and then you got the other side of it when he grabbed it and turned the camera off.
Once I jumped over there, that's when I started recording. So I don't know how much of it he got, but
I don't know how much.
from it anyway.
I don't know how much I got because he turned it off.
But I don't know where my level is as well. It's mine. I don't know if it's pointing at the reds or if it's their chest. Because I can't get level right sometimes.
You ain't got a screen on them ones, have you?
You've got one there. You can't really angle it or anything. There isn't a screen. No, there isn't.
No, it's normally the wider ones that have the screen.
We had old ones that had screens on them. But it's not these. These that have on them. So you've got Elliot and Liam coming down. So you've got the obviously head of security and the operations manager.
Yeah, I've spoke to Liam before.
Yeah.
He doesn't really like me, but I mean the police have told me to keep on filming in case that happens, and it has.
No, that's fair enough.
There you go. Keep on filming. You can film in public. Although, to be fair, this isn't one of those videos at all. There's none of this. You can't film me in public, rah, rah, rah. So again, still got to say, if the police are telling him that he's got to film, there you go.
So. You alright?
It's Ryan.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Elliot, Operation Manager.
Nice to meet you. I haven't met you before. I thought I did when I heard Elliot, but I haven't met you before.
I've only been here a year, so...
And it's Liam, is it?
Liam.
Yes,
Yeah,
we spoke on the phone.
We have spoken.
Yeah, do you want to go somewhere private so it doesn't escalate in here again?
Yeah, something's happened, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just kicked off again.
We're going
but-
to speak in here. Is it a bit
Yeah,
quiet?
that's fine.
just
That's
off the
fine.
time.
It's off the main. Yeah, I'm filming because the police have actually asked me to keep on filming, just in case anything does escalate, like the
I'm not going to
situation.
ask you to stop. It's fine. I'm not going to ask you to stop.
No, I'm just explaining that.
Nice one.
That's what's happened.
See, the thing is, the security here seem really, really good. You know, they're on the ball. The other guy that was behind the desk and that, he was sound as anything. And this operation manager, he seems pretty good as well. He knows exactly what the deal is with filming and all the rest of it. It just seems that they've just got one person in their team that's ruining it for them. It's like an omelette can be ruined by one bad egg. You know, and I think that's the situation we've got here. Because this security team does seem pretty tight. He said that's not what we're about here earlier on. You know, and that's all it takes is one person to ruin it for everybody else, and everybody else gets the bad reputation for it. So, yeah, if that other guard went around and did the same thing to somebody else, the whole team could get a bad reputation just because of him. It's not fair.
Happened. Yeah, well, basically, yesterday I came in to report one of my other friends getting chucked out, which was by another security guard that's on today, you know, the other one. And I filmed him, he ignored me like he's supposed to, done his job, he carried on. So anyway, I've done my bits and bobs, I've left the centre. I'm at my friend's house, and obviously I don't know his name. The police do want his name.
Sorry?
The police do want his name.
Yeah, well, we can come and ask for that at any point.
Yeah. I've got a crime number. I don't know if you wanted to just give it me so I can pass it on, but they might get to you at some point. They might come to you at some point, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I was with my mates on the road, and he comes up and he starts verbaling me, getting so close where I could kiss him. He's literally there in my face.
Outside of here, sorry.
Outside of here, yeah. So he's attacked me then, and obviously I've turned around and said, "You're going to do nothing." Eventually he walks away, and today he's just done the same thing, and he's literally physically attacked me today. So today...
This is just now, isn't it?
This is just now, yeah.
I just heard of something that happened down there.
Yeah. It's on your...
I was in a meeting, so I had to come out of that just to see what was going on.
Yeah, it's obviously on your CCTV.
Yeah.
It's on my camera as well.
Yeah.
I will be reporting it to the police, and I will be pressing...
I've asked for any footage associated with it to be backed up and essentially kept straight away. So,
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know what... I think he turned his body cam on just as it started to escalate. Like, so I'm not sure how much of it covered.
We've got 2 minute pre-record, so...
Yeah, okay, well, it should have it all covered then, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so he verbally attacked me last night. That's what I came in here to discuss.
Same person just now?
Same person, yeah. He was like, "It took me 2 minutes to find you," so he's been out looking for me, apparently. That's the way he made it out. So I've reported that to the police. I've even got a crime number on my phone.
Yeah.
Now that this has happened,
But basically, the incident that happened the night before, it's only taken me 2 minutes to find you. So wherever he was working, he's left his premises to hunt this guy down, to basically be all verbal and in his face. That's how I've read it. I could be wrong, but that's pretty much what he was saying, and that's how I've read it. So yeah, he's already left his post. If he was on the doors, you know, if it all kicked off and somebody got badly beaten, the first thing they're going to say was, where's security? Where's the guy on the door? Oh, he's just wandering off down the street. He's going after somebody because they said something that he didn't like. Unreliable.
I will be going to the police station. I will be pressing charges. He can say and do what he likes. He wasn't brave enough to hit me yesterday. He was brave enough to grab me up today because he thought he had backup. That's what I believe, but you know, it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can't be having somebody working like that, just going around acting like that with people.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just give you a bit of background about what I do.
Yeah,
and
go
then I'll talk about the actions that sort of happen from here. So I'm the operation manager, so I'm responsible for the building. I sort of sit over Liam and the security cleaning side and administer all the contracts and safety for the building. So essentially I'm the person in charge of the flow and direction of how security will act and I'm directly responsible for it, essentially. So, from what sounds like happened, we will investigate it, as we should, and we'll assist with the police in our inquiries as needed. The only thing I would probably ask is there any way you can put it in writing? It's dependent, in terms of what's actually happened since yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Just so we've got something substantial to go on, because obviously we've spoken verbally, you filmed it, I understand. Or by all means, provide a video clip that we sort of use.
Yeah. I haven't got no video evidence of yesterday.
Not yesterday, but of today.
Yeah, but of today, yeah.
And then we can use that and investigate. Obviously, we've got CCTV being backed up now, and we will investigate it as needed. Obviously, these are serious things that have been said, so we will make sure we do. Make sure we do.
Yeah, it's the accusations as well, and the threats that have been made, like I'll sort it out, and he's a nonce and he hangs around with nonces and that. What does he know? He's not a copper.
Yeah.
And even if he did know, why didn't he go sort the nonces out then? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Again, this is another thing. Calling somebody out for being a nonce just because they're walking around with a camera, that is some dangerous ground. You don't do that. That can have catastrophic consequences. Making an accusation because somebody's walking around with a camera, you must be a nonce. I'm assuming that's basically what he's explaining there in that video. That those accusations, even without the police doing anything about it, can destroy lives. Because when word gets around, because it very easily does, you end up losing friends, you end up losing relationships, you can end up losing your job, all because of a rumour. And even if the police do come in and they turn around and say, no, it was a false claim, it was bullshit, it did not happen, he's not done anything wrong, and people are informed of that, they do very casually forget that he's been cleared of all charges. It's easy to forget that, but they never forget the rumours, and those rumours carry on and on and on. And even if you go to your employer and say, look, here's the piece of paper from the police saying that I've been cleared of everything, it was malicious, false allegations, the damage has already been done. People have committed suicide because of things like that. You think it's just a nice little throwaway comment calling somebody a nonce with no proof backing or anything like that because they're outside with a camera? That is damaging. You don't do that. It's not funny.
It's just questionable his theory behind everything as well, and the stuff he's putting out there is that can be considered breaking the law at some point as well.
Okay.
It's defamation of character.
Okay. Yeah, obviously the police will investigate as needed.
Yeah, I'll be going straight to the police station now. I'll be leaving out of here, not to cause you any more hassle, because he's been sound with me. The other guy, obviously, like I say, I was filming him about an incident he was involved in. He didn't do nothing, he carried on about his daily job. You know what I mean? He done the right thing as far as I'm concerned. So you can give him props, but he's the one that's now reacted, and he's gone way too far now. So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
So it's just a general back thing from my knowledge, because I moved up from Kent about a year ago to Grimsby. So you were an auditor, is that?
Yes.
Okay. That's you're filming, coming to make sure we're doing the right things, SOR license on display.
Well, that was the beginning.
Yeah,
that was the beginning of it all.
Essentially the activity you carry out. Just general from my
Yeah. Basically, that was the beginning of all of it involving Freshney Place in the beginning.
Yeah.
Then there's been incidences, obviously, with police coming in here making arrests. We film arrests, so we like to film arrests. Freshney Place have obviously a policy in saying no video or photography allowed.
Yeah.
So obviously it becomes a problem then with you guys when we're trying to film arrests that are happening just inside your doors, right? I think you was actually involved in that one as well. Yeah. So situations like that we like to film. We film it all over the country.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what I do. And obviously I do reports on misconducts and such things that don't normally get picked on by the normal newspapers. So I pick up on them.
Okay.
So for instance, when my friend was in Primark, he got something dashed at him by a couple of teenagers. So he threw one item back. He got kicked out of Primark. right? And as soon as the staff started surrounding, he picked up his camera, which I've taught him, well, pick up your camera, start recording, just in case anybody attacks you, right? Then you've got the evidence. So he picked up his camera, he done that, and then he got surrounded by freshness security, got pushed out. That's what I was reporting on, and I was going to use his footage as well, so the camera doesn't lie, basically. We post that footage, and then as I was reporting on that, obviously, this is all happened afterwards.
Okay.
So I don't know what his personal problem is against me, but he shouldn't be kicking off. One in uniform in the street, and two in uniform and at work.
Like I've said, we will investigate internally, and when the police do get in touch with us. Do you have the crime reference for yesterday's incident? See, that'll be updated today, probably with today's activity. Just so I can note it down on my phone.
One second.
I'm just going to end it there because it just looks like they're finishing up with the report there with the security manager there. But yeah, Ryan, I like you. I really do like you. I like your demeanour as well. You're really, really good. You're one of the good auditors. If you do watch this video, and I'm definitely going to be watching some more of your stuff. And with your permission, like I say, I'll do more reactions. Like I said, I try to do these basically from a neutral standpoint. You know, I don't try to take sides. I watch the video and I look at how security do things, I look at how the auditor does things, and I'll praise when there's good and I'll criticise when I personally think that things could be done better or the line has been crossed. But yeah, the fact that you held your cool throughout that, you didn't get all shouty and mouthy and all the rest of it like a certain other auditor that I do videos on. Basically proves you're good of character. You can keep cool, unlike the security officer in this video that can't keep very cool and is working with the general public in a shopping centre where there are kids and all the rest of it. No, he needs to be taken out. He needs to be taken out of that job completely. And going off on personal vendettas when it looks like he should be protecting doors, he's unreliable and not good for this type of work. So yeah, that's basically my take on it. You handled yourself very, very well. You reported very well, and on your part, everything was really good. That security officer, no, he's no good. He brings shame on the industry that I hold dear to me. He brought shame on his fellow colleagues that looked like they'd had enough of his bullshit, and hopefully something's going to come of it. So yeah, keep us updated on what happens with the police or anything like that, and let us know how he got on. And to all my other viewers, please go down and check out his channel. That's Ryan Rampage. The link is in the description. Go give him a like, go give him a subscribe, and please do the same for me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I can film what I want and you can't stop me. I am free to record, so please let me be. This is my right, this is my choice, so let me be.